After a season of following the educated and at times, not so educated guesses of various writers, we finally know where Penn State will be playing this bowl season. Penn State's record in this bowl game: 60 wins against Texas, Tennessee, Miami, USC, Ohio State, and Arizona State. The bowl game: Fiesta Bowl. The date: 4:00 p.m., December 30, 2017 in Glendale. As the opponent, Washington coach Chris Petersen. The matchup: the Huskies vault over TCU into the New Year's Six, thanks to the Horned Frogs' 24-point loss to Oklahoma in the Big 12 championship. Washington is coached by former Boise State headman Chris Petersen, who has 2 Fiesta Bowl victories to his credit, but has gone just 12 in bowl games at Washington. The Huskies have only defeated one AP-ranked opponent, their rival Washington State, who they beat 4,114 in the Apple Cup. The team's only common opponent was Rutgers, who Washington defeated 3,014 in Piscataway in their season opener. Washington was also the pick to win the Pac-12 North and finish second to USC coming into the 2017 season. Offense: Husky quarterback Jake Browning was on many NFL teams' draft boards coming into the season, but he posted rather pedestrian numbers in 2017, throwing for just over 2,500 yards with 18 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. The junior actually threw for less than 100 yards twice this season, but Washington won both of those games. In October, win over UCLA, and the Apple Cup rat over Washington State. Browning's leading receiver is senior Dante Pettis. Pettis had 721 yards receiving and 7 touchdowns, and his explosive ability will need to be contained if the Nittany Lions expect to come out with a victory. Myles Gaskin leads the Washington running attack, carrying for 1,282 yards and 19 touchdowns, including 202 yards against Colorado, and 192 against Washington State. Gaskin averages nearly 7 yards a carry in the second half of games this season, and over half of his production has come on first down. Defense: Washington's 5th-ranked defense allows just 14.5 points and 277 yards per game. Junior linebacker Ben Burkervin is the team's leading tackler with 79, while redshirt freshman linebacker Ryan Bowman has 5.5 sacks, and 3 Huskies have collected 2 interceptions. What may be concerning for Nittany Lion fans is that Washington has statistically the best run defense in the country at just 92.3 yards per game allowed. However, while the Huskies held one of the nation's top 10 rushers, Colorado's Phillip Lindsay, to 68 yards, they allowed 122 yards to Oregon's Royce Freeman, and gave up 166 yards to Bryce Love. If the offensive line can open up holes, Saquon Barkley may be able to run wild against a team that has somewhat misleading rush defense statistics. Special teams: in addition to being the team's leading receiver, Pettis also has 4 punt return scores on the year. Kicker Tristan Vizcaino is 12-19 on the year, but just 714 beyond 30 yards. Looking at the Huskies, it appears as though their strength lies in their defense and running game. This means that, like so many games this season, Trace McSorley and the opportunistic Nittany Lion defense will be the key to the game. If McSorley can get going, expect Barkley to get some opportunities to break it into the second level. Rest assured, we will give you our analysis and predictions in the coming weeks. If you're booking tickets, here's a site with tourist things to do before and after the game.